Good morning, people of Earth. Got to turn these horses down. They've been jogging long enough. You got your jog done, huh, boys? Okay. Got the horses turned down. Got the big horses running around. What's up, Unfinished Project? Hello, the Nico Jap Cat is alive. Shh. Don't tell anybody, but I got the whole barn full of barn swallows. The babies come out of their nest yesterday. They started flying around. Oh, there's a couple of them standing on top of the gate over there. I got like 6 of them in there. My arm's doing good. And then we got sawdust yesterday, so I had to take down all my panels to get the semi in here. And this little one would not come in the barn, so I had to get a lariat and rope her and drag her in here, and she wasn't happy. Huh? The Dad's still mean enough to mess me up, huh? Yeah, I pulled me a loop. I ain't thrown a lasso in years, and I pulled me a loop and threw her out there and got her around the neck. Her name's Hamburger Patty. I roped her around the neck, and she jumped in the air and was bucking and bellowing and crying out and running every which way but loose. I drug her around and fought her in the barn. She's sold. All the calves are sold, but they don't know when they're coming to pick them up yet. Sharon and Jackson, hello. Landon, what do you do to your arm? I got it in a radiator fan. Hold on, it's cold as hell in here. Ugh. Radiator fan on my car got my arm. You see the picture before the stitches. That thing was wide open. I've sent the picture out to some people that wanted to see it, but it's bad enough. It's not horrible, but it's bad enough. I don't just want to send it to people or post it, because some people don't like all that bloody stuff. Hey, Bud Files, how you doing this morning? I'm flinging some top of the line turds here. First class turds. So you can go live for a bit. Flinging the poo like a monkey. It took me like 3 hours. I wrapped it. I put some pad on it and I wrapped it up because it looked like it was about like that wide, and I figured it just took a little channel of skin out and it wasn't worth messing with. I hadn't finished. Maybe I'll post it on my community page, but I could email it to you, but what fun is that? Anyway, yeah, good times. But yeah, later, a couple hours later, I was like, well, should have stopped bleeding by now. I'm going to clean it really good, rewrap it. And I opened it up, and it was like this wide. It was just wide open and all nasty, and I was like, uh-oh. Oh, I don't mind stitches. I just normally, if anything, I super glue things myself, but especially where I work flinging the poos. The mad voice, how you doing? Some thrusty. Is that what you call them when you get three ladies? Thrusty. Oh, yeah. If it was in my leg or something, I have lidocaine, I'd have probably stitched it myself, but it's a little hard to stitch on the back of my arm there. Champ. Yeah, I'm out here picking stalls. Got the horses on the walker walking. Actually got sawdust yesterday so I can get these stalls done up good. 83 degrees, it's like 48 here. If it was 83, I'd be sweating balls. My stuff would be stuck to my leg. All the sweat. Sweaty. Mr. Zonny, how you doing? The West Virginia Mountain Mama. How you doing? My friend's, my Filipino friend, his daughter does on a live stream, she did a duet with him. And she's just a little itty bitty tiny thing, and she's sitting there coloring. She never missed a beat. Hey, Melodia, love you. My panda, hello, love you too. Yeah, this little girl, she was maybe 6, and he'd be singing, and she'd just sitting there coloring, and then all of a sudden she'd just start belting out her part, and I'm like, holy cow, and this girl has an amazing voice for just a little girl. Chainsawed your kneecap? I chainsawed my leg. I was limbing a tree, and I kind of come down, and I kicked a limb out of the way at the same time, and I tore this big old chunk out of my leg, and it literally ripped all the skin out and meat. And everybody's like, oh, you need to go to a doctor. And I'm like, I cleaned it. I know medical stuff. I learned all kinds of advanced combat medicine, different stuff. I have two whole medicine cabinets full of stuff. I got first aid kits. I got all the stuff. So I've literally done stitches myself, but I couldn't stitch it because it tore out like that much skin, and you can't just stretch it together. So, hey, Bellal Foys, hello, my friend. How many horses today? I'm only working with 2. Love the horses. Oh, yeah. I got rid of my horses years ago, about 8 years ago, 9 years ago now. I even had a little pony for my daughter when she was here. But to the place where I belong. Oh, I just zoomed in on me. You gotta hit it twice to switch. Yeah, there's Leprino. And there's Candy. And then there's my calf that I bottle fed. I was telling them she was being a turd yesterday. I had to get her in here because I had to undo all the panels. I got her out here in the yard during the day. Well, all the time. We got a semi-load of sawdust yesterday. Yeah, that crap cost like $1,300 to get a load of that. Yeah, she was being a turd, so I had to get the lariat out and my gloves and rope her and fight her in the barn. Hi, Hamburger. Miss Hamburger Patty. Maybe she'll be a breeding cow. I don't know. I don't know if my boss's nephew bought them again or what. He's been buying them the last couple of years, and we take them to that lazy SOB ranch. They weigh all the steers and all the heifers, and then they price them depending. So, yeah, literally a semi full of freaking sawdust costs $1,300 on the reclaim strip mine jobs. I let them free range. Oh, that's cool. Really appreciate you coming out to my live. See you in a couple other lives. That is moderator. There we go. Here, get you a wrench. Yeah, there's a pallet place, and literally all they do is when they're sawing and building pallets and stuff, they just pile up all the sawdust, and then when people with horses call them, they actually have a big box trailer with a walking floor, and they fill the trailer clear full of sawdust. Then they just hit a thing in the floor walks, and it just pushes all the sawdust out. Yeah, I'm kind of killing it on the tubes. We're doing okay. Gingji Vlog, hello, my friend. Appreciate it. Get you a jacket. I don't know why you don't have one. A good fishing buddy. Me too. I need to find somebody to teach me fly fishing. I'm going to get out there and do some fly fishing. Might just do some videos. I'll stand up on the front of my boat or something and just sit out there and fly fish. Hey, PJ. The other day, my buddy, he had this little pole. I got one the same. And I had a little tiny line on it. I'm going to change my line out. But, giving the back shots today. Oh, man. Hey, Cuna. Hope everything goes okay. But, yeah, he was just dragging a worm while I had my trolling motor just cruising along real slow. Oh, you fly fished your whole life. That's awesome. I got a ton of fly fishing gear. I just got 3 new bamboo poles the other day from a yard sale. One of them's kind of coming apart. I think the other 2 are solid. Airstream someday on Landon's land. Yeah. How was the diving? I think we're going today. Yesterday it was thunderstorming all day, and they're a bunch of pusses. They didn't want to go out there in the thunderstorm and dive. I mean, they'd have been underwater. I'm sure it was dark, but muskie fishermen. Oh, that's cool. We got muskie in places here. Sharon. Choco Joy. How's my Choco Joy? I love you, baby. Yeah, hopefully today it's decent. It's cloudy and a little windy right now. But yeah, I got to take 3 divers out to, we're going to try to find an anchor. If my arm wasn't all chopped up, I'd be free diving with them. No wetsuit or nothing. I'd just be rolling in there with my awesome big mask down there on the bottom of the river finding an anchor. But yeah, I'll probably have to hand them a line, and they'll go down when they find it, and they'll go down and hook onto it, and then I'll pull her up on the boat. Anchors are expensive, and I'm sure this guy had a pretty nice one. Just a little cheap anchor anymore is $50-$80, so. Never scuba dive, would love to. Yeah, I went to water survival school in Pensacola back in my special ops days when I was training killers. And yeah, I lived in Florida. That's where I was stationed, and I'd go scuba, and we'd go scuba dive and chip oysters off the pylons on the overpasses and stuff. Nico, there ain't much I don't do. Yeah, PJ, I need to wait another week or so at least. Then it'll be too cold. Any Indian arrowheads at the river? I don't know if I have at the river, but I got some that I found up at the reservoir, up on the Indian reservation. But yeah, I be a rescue diver. Yeah, that's what my friend does for the police department. I think the other 2 guys that are coming are friends of his from the police department. So, but yeah, they all rescue dive, and yeah, West Virginia. I got some stories, but most of them aren't told, and there's a lot of things that will say they do in special ops. I sign non-disclosure agreements about because they're against about every law there is, like Geneva Convention, law of armed conflict. Yeah, we kind of broke all that. So we'll just say when something shady goes down, it'll look like Russia did it. Go to San Diego for swim school. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, I just did the water survival school in Pensacola, and I did Arctic survival school in North Pole, Alaska. I didn't have to go back because I was stationed at North in Eielson, and I actually did it while I was there. Oh, that's cool, Sharon. I know where I was at in Florida, you could go down the river and find all kinds of native pottery and stuff from back in the old days. Man, PJ, I need to get new gear and go scuba. Hey, Marge, love you. Pensacola's close to where you grew up. Yeah, I was actually stationed. I was first special ops at Hurlburt Field, right there in Fort Walton Beach. Important, I'm VIP, huh? Yeah, I got my coin. Show you my coin. Nico likes my coin. Clean it off. It's been rubbed in my wallet so much, might have to polish it. Death on call, anytime, any place. For special ops. Miguel, how you doing? Thanks for coming. I got to get these stalls clean, man. I actually had two of them. I was presented two by my commander. Nobody had ever seen my commander's coin. And I was presented two within like 3 months. And I was stationed in Mountain Home after I transferred because my mom wasn't good. And she ended up passing away. Hey, Cam, how you doing? I just missed you. Sorry, I'm trying to get some work done here too. But yeah, I had a buddy up Mountain Home that was a civilian that worked with me, and he was always trying to get coins from people. So I gave him my extra commander's special ops coin. That's awesome, Nico. Hopefully I get down there one of these days and meet you and your boys and your hubby bubby, your hubba bubba sweetheart. It's one thing I don't like about live streaming at work. It takes me so much longer to get my job done. I could probably be out of here in about 30 minutes if I actually did my job. The Guardian. Yeah, I love The Guardian, Sam. It's a good one. Hey, gang, have a good night. Sweet dreams. Appreciate it, West Virginia. I want to sing that song all the time. Maybe I'll karaoke it one day. Might do karaoke for my birthday next month. I'm going to do a birthday live stream. And probably have some of my Filipino friends up there and stuff. Yeah, thank you, PJ. Where's Bella? Bella's in the house laying on the couch because it's still nasty and wet outside. So she went potty and come back in the house. She usually likes to be outside most of the day, but yeah, if you go on all my awesome karaoke friends, my Filipino friends, a lot of them do karaoke all the time. Like, I love it. Nico came and watched me sing a song the other day. I was on my friend's birthday live stream. I sang like 4 songs. But yeah, right now my back's killing me. I'm not feeling like much of a trooper. Been through the ringer. The VA had the nerve to tell me that according to my records, I have acute back pain, so they wouldn't going to rate my back. I told them there's nothing cute about my back pain. Bought a karaoke machine and everything. You better start get your. I haven't been I don't remember if you have a channel or not, but yeah, you should do live streams or do karaoke videos. That'd be cool. So others may live. That's right, Sam Cook. I'd give my life for any of my friends, even strangers. I've put my life on the line before to help people, especially women that are getting abused. Tell you what, if I find somebody that I know is being abused or I see a man hit a woman, they better hope they might not hope they live because it might be worse for them. Where am I from? Idaho. Yeah, and in high school, I had a friend that was dating the quarterback in their school, and I was at their house one day because I was friends with her sister, and he smacked her around a little, and her dad was scared of him. He wouldn't do anything. And I went over there, and he's like, "No, just leave it alone." I'm like, "There ain't no way in hell I'm leaving it alone." So I hauled him outside and beat the hell out of him the whole way, dragging him out and threw him over the porch and took him out in the yard and beat him senseless. I think one punch, I broke like 3 of his ribs. You play the radio better? Yeah, I told my Filipina friends when they're doing their karaoke, I'm like, I take my shower because they say you sound better when you sing in the shower, but it sounds even better when I listen to them sing in the shower. Vina, hello. Appreciate it. But yeah, I look out for people, and last thing I'm going to do is let somebody hurt somebody for no reason, you know. I've actually, I think about 3 times, I've actually seen and worked with the president 3, 4 times. I think twice I did POTUS assignments. Hey, Moto Bomb. Hello, my friend. How are you? Yeah, I had to go on a difficult mission one time for a presidential summit. I had to go stay in a resort for 3 weeks in Cancun, Mexico, all paid for. That's rough. And some of the guys that came, they just got down there and booked a hotel. Me and my friends, we where's the barbecue? Yeah, me and my friends, we got online before we were going. We booked a resort, and it was like, I think it was $250 a week, and all your food and drinks were included. Like, you could crack the seal on your bottle of alcohol in your room, and when you came back, there's freaking a new bottle sitting there. Like, they come right in and replace it. You take a shot out of it, and they, oh man, we get him a new bottle. No, Nico, I've always been a big tough son of a gun. I did it. I cut a short because I was it's a lot of money. $250 a week to stay in a beautiful resort on the beach in Mexico. For $1,000 a month, you could live there. I should do it. I used to go to Cancun every year from Minnesota. He loved it there. Yeah, it's awesome. Me and this one dude that I was stationed with, we went by like everybody else was passed out drunk this one morning. So we went out on the beach, and this Mexican guy was renting out horses, and we rented these 2 horses from him, and we like rode down the beach holding hands going into the sun and had this guy take pictures of us. Everybody's like, man, that is like super rainbow, like we'll say. Ram Ranch is free. Howdy, Dennis. How you doing? Mr. Zonny said I missed it. Oh, let's see. Haha. I don't know. Anyway, I gotta get my work done. You had fun with the Cowboys? I always have fun. Cowboy ended up what branch? I was in the Air Force. The best and brightest. Hey, I forgot to pull my Kubota up. Yeah, it should be about the 24th. That was a Marine photo up, right? Yeah, Marine style or Navy style. Hey, Nico, have a great day. Love you. Yeah, around the 24th of next month, that's my birthday. I'm going to be doing my birthday grand live stream. I'll be 40. If I could have stayed in the military, I'd have retired this year. Bye, Mr. Zonny. Take care. Hey, thanks, Mr. Zonny. I'm almost to the 40. Then I'll be going down the hill. Things will be easier. Nico might agree with or disagree with me that going down the hill is easier. My dear friend Nico, she's having some horrible issues with nerves and all that stuff right now and in a ton of pain. My Mars. Sharon. My Melodia. Tuck your old knees in. Young rescue swimmer. Train nonstop. And the Coast Guard is literally the hardest branch to get into, depending on where you're at, I guess. I don't know how many people they need. But yeah, like literally, you should be running, probably work your way up to where you do. I used to do 10 miles one day and 5 miles the next, 7 days a week. And yeah, go if you're gonna want to do a rescue swimmer, you better be out swimming 10 miles. If you guys haven't, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Help me out there. JB, hello, brother. Brother Hugski, hello. Hope y'all are having a good one. It's nighttime over there in the Philippines. Should be about 10:42 p.m. Yeah, we're just doing a bit of a live here. Don't know how long we'll go. Half hour, hour, almost a half hour. It's probably an hour. Always here shoveling poo. Yeah, muscles don't float. That is true, but that's when you gotta paddle your arms fast enough. 10:42 here in South Georgia. Yeah. Yeah, I tell you what, when I'm overweight, I'm like a buoy. When you're like all cut up and all muscle, you jump in the pool and you hit the bottom. I've been losing some weight, working on it. 10:43, yeah. Here in South Georgia. Oh, that's cool. They're in the PMs though. Yeah, the Philippines is 12 hours ahead of you. They're 14 hours ahead of me. It's only 8:43 here. South Georgia, West Virginia, I got all them folks in here. People all over the world. Get a lot of Germans. German guys really like my fishing videos. Germans love the fishing. I love the fishing too. I have some friends here in Canada for fishing stuff too. Take me home, country road, to a place where I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama. Hey, lean on me, I love your face. Can't read the chat. Appreciate you coming, lean on me. Love my lady Lean. The most beautiful ginger in the whole wide world. Have a kitty sitting on my wraps. Huh? Is that nice and I bet. Got all kind of animals here on the ranch. Take me home, country road. Wish I could find that live stream, because I'd send it to you. Clip it. Yeah, it's awesome. Take me home, country road. Rescue swimmers, $420K a year, not including bonuses. Oh, maybe private sector. My buddy does it for the police department. He probably makes about $30 an hour. Not even close to that. You was talking like Coast Guard. Coast Guard, you just get regular military pay, which you probably be making after a few years, $3,000, $4,000 a month. About 48,000 a year. People complain about military pay and how a young person coming in the military doesn't make, like, they only make about the same as people at McDonald's. The big difference is when you first come in the military, you live in the barracks. And you have a meal card, so all your food's free, your house is free, and you still make what other people are making. That's the secret of the military. Even look at base pay. base pay doesn't seem all that much, but even you get married, they pay you housing allowance for what the area is, and you get a food allowance for your family. So, hey, take care, Mountain Mama. Appreciate you coming in. Love you. Yeah, military actually does pretty good. When I got out after 12 years, I was making like $5,000 a month plus like 1,400 a month housing allowance and like 400 or so a month for food. So about like 7,000 a month with the extras. I got hurt and on 60% disability, I get $1,444 a month. That's including 10% extra for my daughter. On your disability, you get 10% extra for each kid and 20% extra for spouse. So if you're married, you get an extra 20%. Heck yeah, A10 warthogs. I had a warthog patch. I was stationed with them up in Alaska, and it said, I got it off one of my buddies. It was on a pilot, and it has a picture of a little cartoon A10, and it says ugly but well hung. Love that thing. A10 is probably one of my favorite planes, and I've been around them all. They sound like a pissed off weed eater. They're not very loud, and they say by the time you hear an A10, you're already dead. Their range, they can shoot and destroy tanks and stuff from like 10 miles away. They're crazy. They literally developed that gun and then built a plane around it. My brother-in-law's dad was actually on a crew, and he was one of the ones that developed and built the A9, and the A10 won the contract. So the A9 never seen anything past concept stuff. They probably built one or two to test, but A10 won it. Just like concept cars, I'm sure there's a billion concept planes out there that never made it. Clean a vacuum cleaner, then aren't you the vacuum cleaner? Beanie Man, that is a very good point. I'd believe so. All I know about vacuum cleaners is they really suck. And when they don't suck, you get mad at them. Jay Balon, how you doing, my friend? Appreciate you coming. What? No, I don't know what. Gotta throw some gang signs when you do shout outs, I think. We'll just do a peace sign. What up, brother? Sound like my wife. I mean, could be. I'm single there, buddy. Like the AC-130. Yep, I was first special ops at Hurlburt Field, and that's what we run was C-130s. We had all kinds of different models and different stuff. I actually worked on the it's a whiskey model, I want to say. They're a jumping one that they converted into a new type of gunship. It's called the Dragon Spear. If you look that up online, C-130 Dragon Spear, I was actually in on the program when we were building that. Anywho, why do we drive on parkways and park on driveways? Because everything people do is bass backwards, so it works out. gotta get the stalls clean. Should be done by now. Y'all has distracted me in my work. Ever get circled by AC-130 smoke your last cigarette? Yeah, right? When that 105 starts going off. My friend was a gunner on the 105. Call it a hot water heater if it heats up cold water. Because it keeps it hot when it's hot, so it's still heating hot water. And as long as you don't use too much, it's always hot. So much poo. I got the poo on me. No, I have this wonderful fork, so I don't get the poo on me. Damn, got same reason they call it your funny bone. Sarcastic person named it. Yeah, my grandma fell, and I think she hit it on the shopping cart or fell pushing the shopping cart or something. She was putting the cart away at the store, and she fell and broke her funny bone. She said it wasn't funny at all. Keith, I'm actually treating quarter horses because these are thoroughbred race horses. Why do we call it a building if it's already built? Shouldn't it just be called a built? No, because you're never through building. They always need more work. So it's just when you're not in the process of fixing something, it's just kind of waiting, like buffering. Yeah. It's like a car, building a car. You're never done building a car. There's always something else you can do to it. All of those are champions. These guys are pretty good. They want to, well, one of them's won a whole bunch of money, and the other one has been a vet case since we've had it. It's always getting worked on. Right? I'm a pretty smart dude. You gotta watch out for us big dumb country boys. We know a little bit. What if the road was called a driving lot? Then it'd be called a driving lot, and I'd still drive on it. I don't know. Either way, I'm going to drive on it because I love my cars. Those of you that follow my channel, I have some cool cars. I had a newer car that I drive around for economy and stuff, but when I'm out cruising, ever been to Shelbyville, Kentucky? I'm not sure. I've been through Kentucky. I drove all the way from Alaska to Florida when I moved bases. Yeah, I have a 68 Ford Thunderbird with a 429 Thunderjet. I'm going to be doing some cruising in pretty soon as my new racing ignition setup comes back. Why do we bake cookies and cook bacon? Because the bacon's already baked. You got bacon in the name, so you just cook it. Cookies, they don't have bacon in the name, so you got to bake them. The whole purpose here is everyone needs to get baked. In on the border of Kentucky, Ohio, and West Virginia. Okay. Love the logic. Gotta have baked there. That's why everybody gets baked nowadays. Always hitting the dispensary. I've actually made bacon from scratch, butchering pigs and stuff. Been around SR-71, I have. The fun one to watch land is which one is that? Is it the SR-71? No, it's the U-2. When the U-2s were landing, the wings are so long, they'll flap and hit the ground. So as they pull into land, they have like pace cars pretty much. And the ones they had at one base, they were done out convertibles. and they have a guy that hangs over the side and puts a little leg with a wheel underneath the end of the wing. I actually like drop them off or whatever when they're taking off. But yeah, when the plane hits the ground, the wing will come down and hit the ground and break. So better every day. Hello, how you doing, my friend? Appreciate you coming. Hey, bro, how you doing, my friend? Appreciate you coming. Human, hello. I am an alien. Don't tell anybody though. It's top secret stuff. It's like I can't show anybody any of my cyborg powers. I'm just kidding. From all the government testing, right? From India. Awesome. I have many friends from India. Oh no, the government's here. Hi to everyone. Tell everybody to say I'm an alien and the government just shows up. That's not weird at all. Dylan from Hawaii. Awesome. I have an amazing Samoan brother that's like my biggest channel supporter. He sent me some awesome super chats and stuff. Really great guy. Lives over in the Hawaiis. He's an Army veteran. Could be the Terminator one day. My eyes are just going to turn red and I'm not going to be able to control myself. When I was visiting a different country. You became an alien when you were visiting another country? That's cool. But then when you came back, you were just a people again. Do a little sweeper in here. Yeah, SR-72's the real deal. SR-71 Blackbird. All them little suckers. I used to refuel aircraft, so I've seen a whole lot of them. There's the unfinished project. The GOAT. The greatest of all time. Beat me up, Scotty. Put you guys right here. You gotta fill my water buckets. I'm not using the hose reel. I gotta tell my boss to get a new hose. I think it's from pulling it out all the time. Our old one never had a problem with this one. It's got like little pinhole looking things all down one side and it just blows water everywhere. Yeah, make sure you guys check out my buddy Unfinished Project there. Subscribe to his channel. He's a good dude. Good dude. More than I can say for a lot of people. Oh, what was I doing? I gotta fill my water buckets. Seriously, you have the best camera quality ever. Hey, appreciate it. I'm using a Samsung S23 Ultra. I got it, and then the S24 came out like a month later, and I was like, what the hell? My old phone, entire screen broke, so I couldn't wait till the 24 came out. Betty, hello. Gonna get these horses some water. Name a car for an edit. My fave is a 62 Ford Thunderbird. I actually own one. My, I think, very first video on my channel was a walkthrough on my 62 Ford Thunderbird, and then later I did a video getting the door panels done. I've done some other videos. Apaches or Blackhawks? I'm not a fan of Blackhawks. No, I don't know. I've actually flown a Blackhawk, but I think the Apache's probably better. When I first got into special ops, we had the just forgot what I was saying, the MH-53 Pavlo, and they replaced it with the CB-22 Osprey. But the Ospreys, they didn't even, like, I guess they didn't realize this until they put them into service, that there's no guns on them. They rigged up stuff now. I don't know how far they are now, but as I was getting out, they made a little pole that you could put in the back gate, and you hooked straps to your rigger belt or whatever, and they had a little machine gun, and you could shoot behind you. The Pavlo, that thing was a monster. Marshall, hello. But yeah, Murda, hello, my laundry queen. Yeah, the Pavlo was awesome, and then they were like, oh, we're going to retire it and replace it with this Osprey, and then they're like, oh, we have no way to shoot at anyone shooting at us from the ground. Better have a C-130 gunship for cover. Okay, sir. Yes, sir. Hello, sir. The answer to what the best aircraft is always depends on the mission, because for every mission there's a different aircraft. That's why they have so many, or they just have one or two. But due to mission requirements, we have to have a whole variety of aircraft with different capabilities. My Marta, my Mars. Love you. Jax, hello, my friend. How are you? I think my numbers are finally going down, or I'm at the wrong times, because I've drastically lost my numbers in my live streams. The last few. Helicopters look so smooth, like a Pamela Anderson waterbed. Hey, take care, Moto Bomb. Be safe, brother. Keep the rubber side down. I feel like a carnival guy. Hello, everyone, from my friend Jax. If you type USA, my Nightbot will drop your link. Then you can all become lovers, or at least friends. Maybe some of you will find true love on YouTube, like I have. Ugh. I have to throw the hay with a fork because I'm very allergic, which really sucks. In winter, I use gloves. Sometimes I use goggles and stuff because when I'm throwing it out to the cows, it gets in my eyes, blowing back at me. I still got to put all the panels up, put the calf back out. Oh man, need more oats in my thing. More oats in my barrel. tip my sack over. How many of you can do this with an 80-pound bag of oats with one hand? You're very blurry. Oh, probably my signal changed or your signal changed or something. I'm not sure. Model for the Coast Guard helicopters. I'm not sure. It's been a long time. They're possibly, I don't know, they might be a Black Hawk. We have the HH-60s in Alaska, and that's what we use as our rescue helicopters for the Air Force. I can't remember if it's the HH-60 or not. They have different models, but yeah, I think they're like a Black Hawk. I don't remember. I've been out of the military for 10 years, so. But yeah, it should be the HH or MH-60, one of those. I'm gonna whistle a song and get a copyright. Oh, stick me on the thing here. My case is magnetic, so I can just stick my phone to stuff. I'll go get my horses in. Actually, stick you over here so you can see. Go put these guys up. Get the cow out. Take me home, country roads. Take me home, country roads, to the place where I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads. Okay. Here's Mr. King, or yeah, Mr. Laprino. Where'd I put the green? Oh, on your date. Grab my green. Any gemstones? I do. I'm gonna try to hang you up on the hose reel here. Oh, that's a little metal piece. Have better helicopters in the Air Force? I don't think so. They're all about the same. They're all the same thing. They just kind of go to whichever service. Forgot to grab their oats after I got the barrel full. filled the barrel and forgot to get them their stuff. I used to have like big cans full of material. This is my grandma had a friend that owned an opal mine somewhere. Or not opal. Garnets. It was garnets. And they had they owned some garnet fields, and they'd scoop up like coffee cans full of stuff and bring it to us, and we'd pick through it and find little garnets and stuff. I have a bunch of petrified wood too. A lot of petrified wood. Keep a lookout when I get home in a bit. I paid $20,000 for an Arabian horse. Well, that's awesome. Mr. Arthur Morgan. These two are thoroughbreds. I gotta go out here and put some panels up. When I get home, if I remember there, Sharon, I should. Oh, I love petrified wood. I have petrified wood fossils. That's cool. When I get home, maybe I'll walk through my dad's big rock garden and show you. I have one piece of petrified wood. It's actually a slice of a tree. Somebody cut it on both sides, and it actually has a knot in it. The little knot's knocked out. It's got a little hole through it. Pretty cool. I gotta set panels back up so I can put my calf out here. Well, I think I'm at the end here. I gotta go out in the wind here and put all these panels up and put little hamburger patty back outside, huh? She's my little bottle baby, huh? You come see Dad, huh? Say hello, Miss Hamburger Patty. Everybody have a great day. I appreciate y'all coming, checking out my channel. And hope y'all have a great week. So, oh, lost me there for a minute.